Atlas in the hot seat tonight.
And Atlas.
Goes by the name of Atlas the Bookkeeper. How you feeling, my friend?
And here's the deal, too. Here's the other thing that you guys have to understand. It's not the end of the world if we don't hit the goal. It's just not. All right? Do you want me to be honest? I strongly feel like today we're not going to hit the goals. Strongly. And that would suck because obviously we're 27 streams in. And like I said, what I want to do is I want to top my previous. The previous record was 41. I want to hit 42. And if it ended at 42, I'd be okay with it. Because I'd be like, hey, at least we got a new record, right? And we've worked hard now. This has been going on now for over 2 weeks, right? And obviously I want to keep that momentum going. But I feel like today, the fact that we don't apparently have a good enough reward that people really care too much about, the fact that, like I said, yesterday it was like ridiculous Hail Mary contributions that hit the goal. I'm really not feeling like it's going to happen, right? So, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I don't, what do we do? I'm doing fun content this week, right? But today's React Day, and traditionally React Day is the day where I get the least attendance and the least support. No exaggeration. It's always React Day is the day that it's tough for me to get consistent support for whatever reason. So I feel like if the streak is going to end, it's ending today. Now, maybe you guys will make me eat my words. A lot of the times when I say that, then all of a sudden, boom, there you go. Then we get support again. And obviously, no, I'm not being defeatist. I'm not being negative or pessimistic here. I do know that we can have the goals hit today. But I will admit, when I'm streaming, sometimes it comes naturally. Some people are being very positive and they support, and that's amazing. It's become harder now. Like at first when I was streaming on Kick, super support. Now I'm streaming on Kick and I'm barely getting 50 viewers. And I'm getting a few gifted subs a stream, and that's it. I'm not saying I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's very different from how when I started. It's like it's one thing if it just comes naturally. It's another if I have to ask and ask and ask and ask and ask. I'm not Kino Casino. I honestly don't think I'm built to be like Kino Casino, where they can sit there and they can be doing that grift as long as they do. It gets exhausting and it gets intrusive to the content that I'm putting out, right? And I agree. So some people are like, you're doing it too much. No, I agree. But isn't it funny? When I ask, I receive. And that's what they say. Ask and you shall receive. If you don't bring it up, you're not going to get it. So, I don't know. What's the happy medium, right? I don't know. Maybe have a pinned message, says Lorray Ty. Well, yeah, we know about that. But, I mean, that's what I mean. Like, for me, I feel like there's a combination of stuff. It's a combination of, is the content good enough that people want to support it that day? Right? That's number one. Is there a goal in place that people want to see hit? Is there a reason that people want to support me? Right? For right now, particularly. Like when I started streaming on Kick, that was a reason. Oh, wow, Phil's branching out. He's streaming on Kick, and that's something he wouldn't do. It's outside of his comfort zone. So people want to support, right? But it's just like, I don't feel like constant asking is the right way to go. But at the same time, if I don't constantly ask, I'm not hitting the goals. So there you go. Like, where is the balance, right? I don't know. Now, Stuart says, could it have been just that it was a Sunday? Maybe. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. Keep in mind, this is my new schedule, where Saturday is my day off, and my return day is going to be Sunday. So we got to get people into the groove of knowing that Sunday's my day back. It's not, React days are now going to be Monday. Okay? So anyway, I don't know. I would love your feedback, guys, on what I should do, how I should improve, what I should change. Again, I don't want to sit here and be the grifter all day long, right? And I'm not sure what to do about it. I had momentum in August because I'd branched out and been on Kino Casino, and I was doing co-op with them. Well, now it's 2 months later, and it seems like that momentum's gone. Even if I'm on their show, I didn't really, get any big boost or anything out of it, and that's okay. I'm not complaining. I have a good time when I'm on their show, and I want to go on their show from time to time for variety. It's good exposure. It's a good experience, right? They're fun guys, right? So I just don't know what else I could do besides completely change myself to become a full-time Kick drama streamer, which I don't want to do. Yeah, I just don't. I don't want to become a full-time Kick drama streamer. We talked about this yesterday, that it seems like the only way that I would qualify for the highest level of monetary what's the word? Program. There's a program there. I'd have to have all my streaming on Kick. I would have to put all my eggs in one basket to get enough viewership and enough people over there and enough support to make it work. And I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Sarah's saying I put too much pressure on myself. Except some days you will make far more than your goal and other days you won't. But it will all balance itself out well. There you go. Mania says, I'd definitely be concerned in regards to trolls contacting businesses they know you're going to. They do it in IRL streams all the time. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like, not my streams, but people who do IRL streaming. Yeah, I know. Like, the thing is, how could I have announced what the goal was for the week and the reward unless I told you about it, right? So I had to tell you about it, but by telling you about it, now people know about it, and of course they're going to try to fuck with it. Like, at least when I'm saying, oh, well, we're going to order some food or whatever, we're going to try out this burger or whatever, it's not a big deal. You're just getting the food delivery. But from an on-demand place like this cookie place, like, there's definitely more of an element of risk, I guess, right? No, see, Danger Boo, you don't understand because he goes, I think online gaming with other creators like Andy Worski and Tech and Street Fighter, or have someone else with your buddies have a bit of a following play you. Imagine online creators would queue to fight you in Street Fighter 2. No one is queuing to fight me in Street Fighter 2 whatsoever. Like, zero. Zero people. Why? Well, number one, I would body most people in Street Fighter 2. You have to understand that. Like, there's really no one who can hang with me besides the actual top competitive players. And they have no interest in playing me. Why would they? I'm not a competitive player anymore. Casual creators and stuff, I'm going to body them in any version of Street Fighter. I'm just pretty good at Street Fighter. You understand? So, yeah, like, hold on. I got a stupid, let's see what it is. Junk. It's a junk email. Okay. I don't think that's the case. You guys far overestimate that kind of shit. Like, no one wants to play me in Street Fighter. Anyone who's like a casual is going to get bodied, and all the pro players say, I don't need to play Phil. He's not a pro. What's the benefit? So no one cares, you see? Remember, I had an open challenge last year when Street Fighter 6 came out. I said, I'll play anyone. I don't care if you're another creator. I don't care whatever. No one stood up. Everyone just fucking, you know, pussied out or whatever. They wanted nothing to do with it, you know? I got a couple tips here. By the way, I want to talk about reacting next. That's my next topic. But I wanted to get this out of the way. We got to figure out what we want to do this week. Like, if I hit the goals, which I want to hit the goals. Let's keep the momentum going. I want to get it to 42. Like, that's my goal, is to hit 42. And we hit 42, I'd be happy. Like, we beat 41. At least that's that elephant is off my back, that we actually we beat our previous goal, because you always want to do a little better than you did before, right? And that's what I'm hoping to do. But so if you like the content, please, by all means, support it today. Super chats, super stickers, tips, subs, gifted subs, all counted. Like, literally, that's tons of different ways you can support. And I hope that we can hit the goal today and keep it up. I don't want to be a defeatist. I don't want to be a pessimist here, you know, and I know we can do it. So there you go. All right, so I received a couple of tips.